Hello, Life Path 3. Thanks for coming for your reading. My name is Adjwoa and I'm glad that you're here. Okay, let's get some things out of the way first. First of all, a Life Path 3, it's all about creativity. It's all about you having fun. Okay, it's about you working together with other people. It's about nurturing that child within, realizing that you are here to have fun, to explore, your talents and be out there and be free and outspoken, knowing that you're capable of actually bringing your thoughts, your ideas into tangible things. So the whole creation process, you being able to take your ideas and actually making it manifest. So to me, it's like when I see threes, I feel like they are the great manifestors, because that is what, when things become solid, right? Things come into physical form. So this is a very good, attribute to have. So you're here to really master how to bring your thoughts, your creativity into physical expression. And that's what I truly feel like, if I have to sum up the threes, that's what I truly feel it's all about, about the birth of bringing things forth. Okay. Also, with that being said, the year coming up that we're entering is a year that adds up to a 5. 5 to me is all about spontaneity. It's about changes and things just being all over the place. But I also feel like spiritually is the period where things have taken form and shape. So spirit sets in the situation at this time, and that is what causes the shake-up and the unpredictability that happens, because spirit has set into the whole situation. You've thought about it, you've created it, you've brought whatever it is into stability. So all that you've been working on and building on, that has now become stable, is now going to go through a transformation and changes, because the spirit has now set in, which is the higher form, and divinity has stepped into whatever process that you were going through. So to me, this year is going to be full of what changes. It's going to be full of things, making more sense, things being a bit chaotic, and we having to re-put it all together so that we can prepare it for what balance. I also feel like the 5 is about children also, when you bring the astrology component to it, so we have to watch our children and what they're going to be going through. It's also about creativity here. It's also about businesses. Okay, all that, all these elements come to play here. So whatever it is a very dynamic number. And we're all going to be going through a lot of changes moving forward. Of course, you have to know what number that year is going to come up for you, then to get more personalized for you. But on a general note, it's a year of a lot of changes. Okay. All right. So with that out of the way, let's see what the energies of the winter is going to bring out in you, my life path 3s. Now, the winter is all about ending. Spiritually, the year is supposed to be ending at the end of winter and beginning at spring, but that's not how they want it. So it is what it is. So this is a period where things come to an end, culmination, everything, come to a head, and completions happen, goes through death stages, so that things can be rebirthed. Okay, because everything in this universe is going through a dying phase. So you also, there are areas within yourself and things within you that comes to an end. So it's a time for rest and for preparing yourself to get more inspiration and be rejuvenated, right, to start all over again in the spring. So with all these being said, let's actually look into your reading now. So the energies that this winter is going to bring out in you, my life path 3, is that I feel like some of you are going through a spiritual rite, like a ceremonial rite in the spiritual realm, where you finished, okay, a stage in your spirituality, or you're about to be done with a stage where you move into a different dimension, you know, working with your spiritual ascension. I feel like that's what's going on for some of you. And so during this winter, you're going to be going through this period of, you know, going through this rites, okay? So it's like a passage and things that needs to happen in your life so that you can pass all the lessons and move up in your spiritual goals. But I also feel like some of you are worried about time working against you, that you don't feel like you reach your goals because time is working against you. So this is also a concept that's going to be risen up in you that you're going to be dealing with. But at the end of the day, you need time to get to where you want to get to. So time cannot be working against you in the first place. You feel like you're behind, but at the same time, you need time to get there. If you see what I'm saying. So is time really important? Not really. It's about your focus. That's what's important. So forgetting how long it takes you to get to where you want to get to is very important, because it's the journey, it's not the time involved. That's what I believe, you know, is getting involved, enjoying the process and learning from the process is the most important thing. So the time factor is something that for people who don't believe in themselves sometimes, or people who start losing interest in what they are doing. Then they start looking at, okay, what time is it now? When you're having fun, you forget the time. When you're busy doing something, you don't really look at the time. You turn back and you realize, oh my God, it's been 6 hours. So that's the energy that you need to develop within yourself. And realize that all things work in divine planning and timing. So don't rush things. And so this is the energy that you're going to be dealing with, okay, during this winter period. The things that are going to really come to an end, completion within yourself, so it can go through a rebirth and change for you, is that your stagnation. Some of you are stagnant when it comes to making a move on your love life. But what is going to happen is that you're actually going to, instead of being stagnant, you're going to make that move of going for what your heart desire, or telling that person that you love how you truly feel. So you'll be more prepared to move forward and move out of the stagnation and not wanting to take that action or that, you know, that move forward here. I'm also seeing that during this period, your idea of not, you know, believing that you can make it on your own, being your own person, your own boss, taking care of your life and grabbing your own life by its horns and making things happen the way you want it. If it's in the field of entrepreneurship or whatever, just taking leadership in yourself, taking care of yourself. This idea that, you know, you go back and forth of not believing that it can actually happen for you is going to come to an end, because you're going to overcome this feeling, okay, of not feeling adequate enough or good enough to make this stuff happen for you. All the scattered energy is going to come together for you, and you become more firm, you know, to make a move, to go after your heart desires. So you start to trust in yourself more. So this distrust and whatever weakness in yourself and not acting is all coming to an end during this period. That's what's going to be transformed within yourself, so you can step up and do what you got to do. Spiritually, you're going to go through a lot of work in your heart space. Your perception is going to change about people and your whole life in general, and how you're going through life, especially when it comes to fields of love. You will start to open up more and see that things are not always what they seem, you know, and that you need to come from a higher space to see what the other person also desire and want, and be able to be there for people truly. I also see that your sacral chakra will be going through transformation, and it's all about self-worth here. Like, and I see it here. You know what I'm saying? All this situation, I kind of see the whole story is what is kind of what is happening. You're not being able to feel like you have to get out there and do what you love and go for what you want for yourself. It's all going through a process here. So your self-worth is getting renewed here. You're working on your sacral chakra and the relationships that you're building. You're working on your passions. Starting to see your self-worth so that you can move in the direction of your desires and make it happen for you. You know, and it's beautiful. I like what is going on here. Now, the karmic lessons that this winter is going to bring out in you, my life path 3, is that you are going to stop. You're going to go through this period where, you know, whatever needs closure is going to happen. So you're holding on this thing like, oh, I'm too tough. I'm not going to cry for this person that hurt me. I'm not going to go through this pain because of this person. You know, all this stuff that's happening to me, I'm bigger than that. And you don't want to, you know, like, finish the healing that needs to happen. So it's almost like being stubborn about a situation that didn't work out for you. But what it really needs here is that all these energies need to be surfaced so that you can bring true closure to yourself. So you're going to have to work through these energies, these emotions, these feelings, these disappointments, this hurt and pain. Cry it out and let it all go. Deal with it, face the pain, whatever they put you through, so you can actually bring closure to the pain and struggle that somebody else has placed on you or that you have gone through within yourself. All right? So that's a lot of deep work that needs to happen here. Sometimes you have to cry for someone hurting you. Cry it out and let it be so that you can move on with your life, pretty much. Now, some opportunities that are here for you this season out of all this is that you're going to grow from all this. That's, at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen. Growth. You are going to step out of your comfort zone, right? I see that here too. That's the blessing that's coming to you. Stepping out of your comfort zone and going and working for yourself and becoming your own boss. Or taking your own life into your hands and saying, this is what I'm going to do and this is how I'm going to do it and this is how I'm going to do it. And you step up and actually do it by breaking the things that you're comfortable with and doing what you don't want to do or you think you don't want to do, but that's what you need to do. You are going to grow. So all these changes of time working against you and all this stuff that I'm talking about, that I've talked about, it's all going to bring you to a place where you are going to grow into becoming the person that you are meant to be. Because you've gained so much wisdom and experience from all that you've gone through. And you're going to get out of this low self-esteem situation and gain some self-worth and move forward with yourself. If it's the love affair or the love for yourself to make things happen for you, it's all going to happen because you're going to grow from this by the time this winter is over and gain a lot of wisdom. The guides want you to become very grateful. They want you to be grateful for the love that is entering your heart, for you being ready to even love someone or to start on a journey that allows you to be in touch with your emotions and be truthful to yourself to go after what you desire in your own life so you can get where you want to get to. They also want you to be grateful for love that may be coming into your life as well, besides the one that you feel for yourself. You know, so that's beautiful here. The healing advice that the guides have for you is that there is hidden blessing at the end of all of this. All this pain, struggle, struggles of the heart and your own, you know, self-worth issues, people hurting you. It's all hidden blessings in that because you are better for it. You have transformed, gotten wiser, and tapped into your spiritual abilities because of this situation. Because of this, you've tapped into your inner wisdom, which is your higher self, right? And dealing with your 6th chakra even more because of this situation. So this is beautiful for you. This season is going to really get you in touch with your person, your intuition, and guide you. And trust, just like I said, your intuition. The spirit guides are saying that trust in your intuition. I have to show you this. I don't think you can see because I'm kind of far from the camera. But they're saying to trust in your intuition to move you forward. And the archangels are saying for the overall reading for you for this winter is that all is well. So don't kill yourself. Don't stress out. Things are all working for your greater good because there's hidden blessings, right, in all of this process. So during this time where you're relaxing and going through all this transformation, everything is well. They're saying that everything is what it's supposed to be. And it's also repeating that there's hidden blessings that you will soon understand. Repeating the hidden blessings twice here. So at the end of this winter, you're going to be in a whole different place, my life path 3s. So thank you so much. I hope this has been good for you and shed some light moving forward. I will definitely see you guys in the spring for what you need to be doing moving into the spring season. Thank you so much. Bye.